Hello YouTube, this is Chaos Ripper and this is episode 12 of Prototype. Man, I cannot believe it's been so long since I have done a video. I do apologize, you guys. Man, it's just been a crazy road. I was working on Prototype for what seemed to be forever and ever, trying to get this taken care of. And now I am back on Web of Shadows. God, it's been almost, oh my God. Let's see. God, was it? I can't remember what it was. But anyway, still don't know. You know me. I was gonna get back at it. You know, and I saw I hadn't had a subscriber subscribe to me yesterday or the day before yesterday. So I said, you know what? For one subscriber, and I'm not going to mention them unless I get the permission to do so. I'm just going to do a video, not worry about much, and just call it a day. And as usual, life happens as we go through what we go through, but still don't know. And oh, let me catch you guys up. I know in one or two of my videos, I don't know if it was Prototype or this one, I was talking about, you know, Mr. Terrific and, you know, him being, you know, a certain way. Sorry, I had to dump something. Not my doggone something, I don't know, dump something. Anyway, I was talking about, you know, them choosing him to be homosexual, which, don't get me wrong, and you know, I still disagree with it, but not because of the homosexual aspect. It's because it doesn't go with the character considerably, you know. But still, I don't know. I actually did see Arrow, especially the last episode when the team broke up, and you know, the Arrow sidekicks, I guess so you can call them, decided to team up and do their own thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. Mr. Terrific is not necessarily okay, let me say it like this. I know I've said it before. Mr. Terrific is basically like a black Batman to a certain degree when it comes to skill and ability, and the fact that he can. Wow, I just surfboarded off that girl. Dear God. Wow. Like, just beating the crap out of you guys. No, these symbiotes are crazy, man. They're crazy. But, like I said, I mean, if you look at the history, and I'm not, like I said, I know that, you know, a lot of people who might be homosexual might get offended. And I do apologize. I'm not trying to offend you guys, you know, because at the end of the day, there are plenty of other characters that they could have used. Heck, I think his name was like Nightmare or something like that. It was like a play off of Superman or something like that. But anyway, there are plenty of other heroes that could have actually used, and they're not stereotyped, and two, they could match the Arrowverse well enough to the point where it would still make the character pretty cool. And, you know, because it's Arrowverse, you know what I'm saying? I mean, come on. So, wow, invisible glitch, people. Can you see my invisible glitch? Yeah, one hand, people, one hand. Wow. And it flew right in my hand, and I'm the superhero. Really now. But, well, you know what? I've had this conversation before, so. But, still all in all, I did check out Arrow all the way through. And I'm not going to lie. In the beginning, I was not a fan. But now I'm a fan. I can honestly say that wholeheartedly. But like I say, I do not agree with that, you know, because basically every CW show has a gay character. I'm not mad about that. I'm actually happy about that. You know, they should be as diverse as the Marvel universe and stuff like that. And oh my God, I was really struggling there. This is no video, just to let you know. It's really no video. Seriously no video. But I think they should have more gay characters, and I think that they should make sure you respect the character, and even if they gotta make up some characters, hey, it works. Start a new hero, you know. I mean, Harley Quinn was technically a made-up character. I mean, come on, you know, she didn't exist before Batman the Animated Series, so I am really saving a lot of people. I'm probably trying to get some achievement or something like that. But yeah, I mean, come on. You mean Harley Quinn didn't show up until what? You know, I forgot even what time Harley Quinn showed up, but she showed up and she really, well, let's just say she's in Suicide Squad right now, which is a big jump from the animated series. I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that should say something to people. You know, there's nothing wrong with making heroes, and actually, for the show, it would. Sorry, I thought for the show, it would actually make a lot of sense. And there go my boy Moon Knight, Batman ripoff. But hey, it works. It works. You know what I'm saying? But at the time of this video, I watched all the Arrow, all of the Supergirl, where she had to fight some other Kryptonian-like being and got dog walk. And it was, man, it was horrible to look at. It was hard. And I just seen Black Lightning. It's coming out. Black Panther's about to come out next month. And well, actually 2 days after Valentine's Day. And then with March, oh God, I want to say March something. I can't remember. It was March 16th or something like that. I can't remember. But March, yeah. We got another Marvel, I think it was Marvel Avengers, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm not going to say I know, I don't know. But anyway, I've been missing out on a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when it comes to characters, they need to do the character justice. But even still, you know, I still respect the fact that at least they put some gay characters out there, so you know the gay community. What they call them? Is it GLTB? I think it's lesbian. Was it lesbian, gay, bi, and transsexual community can relate to. And if they gotta turn Mr. Terrific gay, as much as I don't like it, if it helps them out, I say go for it and just call it a day. I'm over it. You know, it's hard to look at because considering that he's like the only black character who ran the Justice League by himself. You know, but who knows? I mean, I don't even know who Mr. Terrific is in the comics, so maybe that, I don't know. But anyway, getting back to maybe some other stuff. Let's see. I'm actually glad that I got to spend time with my daughter, at least on the phone. You know, so you know that's awesome. She loves Marvel comics. I mean, I actually got her every single. Well, I hope I got her every single Marvel movie that has come out under the Disney Marvel companies, whatever. And I'm actually proud of that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she loves them. She likes it. Her favorite character is the Hulk. Even though my ex-wife does not like the Hulk at all, which is funny. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? In a good way. You know what I'm saying? I just find it ironic. But anyway, she loved it. I mean, the first, I think she sent me a video, and the first one when she was at Christmas Day, and it was opening up the Hulk one, and she was so happy it was her favorite superhero. You know, and I remember her telling me, "Man, what's your favorite superhero?" And I'm like, honestly, sweetheart, it's Blue Marvel, and if you want to look him up, you gotta check it out. Which Blue Marvel is my favorite superhero right now, because, well, okay, yeah, he's black, but the backstory is what really holds me to that character. But that's another story altogether. You probably heard it on any of my other videos, how small that they are. If you guys haven't noticed, I'm using my Elgato HD and my PlayStation 3. I'm actually doing catch-up right now because, you know, with the Christmas holidays and stuff like that, that's all I've been doing. And I'm sorry I'm not doing like direct commentary of everything I'm doing right now. I'm just trying to catch up, honestly. And to be straight up and honest, this is kind of like my ta-da, you know what I'm saying, moment to using my Elgato HD to do this, you know, my introduction, I guess you can say. And it's actually pretty good, you know what I'm saying? It's really good. I mean, I really like it. So, man, I'm just hyped. that I was able to finish prototype and even add a bonus video. And I appreciate everybody who supported me in that. Anybody who watched it. Seriously, like anybody. So now I'm just trying to push forward. And after getting some things done and certain things have happened in my life, which I can't talk about. And you know, just things I've learned. You know, if for people out there who want to just do something different, not different as in make themselves better, the biggest thing I can tell you is just do it. Just do it. You know, get it done. Don't waste time. Just do it. I mean, I think Nike had that logo, if I'm not mistaken. And you know, and the bad thing is, I actually remember that because I was reading the T.D. Jakes book, Soar, and I think it was like the first or second chapter he was talking about that. And what was it? And actually, right now, as I'm talking to you, he was actually talking about in the Soar book, T.D. Jakes Soar book, about e-commerce. You know, like Amazon, eBay, stuff like that. And it was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? And anybody who wants to be an entrepreneur, I'll say get that book. Because it's not just one of those church books and like, oh my God, hallelujah, no. Because some of the stuff he talks about, oh my God, it's phenomenal. Like the interview that I love to watch, I will connect it to this video, like in a link or something like that. And I hope you guys take a look at it because it's worth a watch. One of the things I remember him saying basically is, God, I'm not trying to disrespect anybody that's religious or anything. I mean, that's, you know, doesn't believe in God. And if you don't understand, just hear me out. He basically says in plain English, God made trees. He didn't make chairs. It's up to human beings to make the chairs. All God's going to do is supply the trees. You know, people walk around just praying, and not working. But in fact, God wants you to work. You know what I'm saying? He wants you to work. He made the materials for you to use. All you gotta do is put it together. You know? And it's a summary, of course. And, you know, he adds a little more to it. But you know how people just, you know, they pray and hope and pray and hope, and they don't put any work towards it at all. Well, it's like, no, you have to pray and work. You know, you gotta put it together. You can't just sit around, you know, praying and hoping that something's gonna happen, and then figuring that some magical force is gonna, you know, put it into play. You have to put in the work. You know, he'll supply the materials, you supply the knowledge and the willpower and the imagination to put it together. Which basically means, in layman's terms, stop being lazy and go to work. You know, and you know, be an entrepreneur, which I so love that. But either way, yeah, I guess I might as well do some commentary for this stuff anyway. Oh man, I've got so much to catch up on, man, so much. I mean, but either way, I'm happy. I'm really happy right now. I mean, I've been through heck and back, and I still will not curse on my videos. I do not care. That's going to be number one, because I want my kid to be able to see this and be like, oh my God, that's my dad. I'm like, yeah, it's your dad. Terrible gameplay right now, but it's your dad. So, you know, that's my baby. That's my baby girl. So, hey, you know, any dads out there, they totally understand where I'm coming from. So, yeah, you know, plus, I don't know, for me, I'd rather do things, you know, not necessarily like do things, because I know how I am. I remember how I was when it came to my mom and dad, and I didn't want to do everything with them, you know what I'm saying? Not every single thing, because, you know, when you grow up, you grow to be independent, you know. You grow independence, and, you know, you want to, you know, grow away from your parents and stuff like that. So totally understandable. So yeah, I get it. So, you know, because I think she's like 11 now. You know, and going on like 25. you know how kids are. You know, and I understand it, and I'm not mad about it. I'm just hoping that all the influences in her life is positive, and hoping that things work out in her favor. And yeah, so it is what it is. What can I say? Anyway, Spider-Man was a good movie. Yes, I saw it. I think I was probably trying to watch it or about to watch it. Justice League was an awesome movie. Wonder Woman was an awesome movie. Oh my God. The only thing I will say, if you have not seen the Justice League movie yet, was they kind of dropped the ball Batman a little bit. Yeah, they went off the old school Batman, not the, oh yeah, we're going to join the Justice League and we're going to be modern like everybody else Batman. So, what can you do? Oh well, it is what it is. But you know what? If DC can just put it together, because I do understand that when it comes to DC Comics are basically another version of Greek gods, where Marvel Comics are more like, I don't know, this like stepkids to a certain degree. I mean, I'm not trying to hate on them, nothing like that. I mean, but, and let me tell you right now, this little trick right here was hard to do beforehand. Trust me, like trying to get this little emblem right here. Until I'm like, yeah, finally, and then I got lucky right there. Anyway, sorry about that. God, I actually forgot what I was about to say. Oh yeah, when it comes to Marvel, when it comes to comparing Marvel and DC Comics, Marvel comic heroes usually, they worry about the person. You know, they talk about the person, they illustrate about the person inside the costume, where, you know, the person inside the hero. Where DC, they worry about the hero in general. That's it. Like that's their main thing. You know, you worry about the person dealing with, you know, heroes. So like basically the difference between Peter Parker, you know what I'm saying, dealing with the fact that he has to be Spider-Man, and then you have someone like, oh, I don't know, I'm trying to think of a decent one, like Batman, right? It's about Batman. It's all about Batman. And Batman in the DC universe is basically a god among men. So yeah, and that's a big reason why. You know, I mean, it's a reason why they call funny as it is. It's a reason why that in the Marvel Comics, Wonder Woman, Superman, and Batman are the Trinity. Anybody human, Batman got him and can beat him. Anybody above that, Wonder Woman got him and can beat it. And anybody that's over her, Superman pretty much swoops in and takes care of the rest. Yeah. So, yeah. Don't get me wrong though, after doing my homework, there's a lot of people who can beat all three. But, you know, everybody said, well, prep time, Batman can win, and he always beat Captain America, Spear Attack, which I understand. But Batman did say if the fight would have went a little bit longer, he would have lost. But it is what it is, and I'm not mad about that. Besides, most of his kids and people on his team can probably beat Batman. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just the way it is. Right now, I'm just trying to get this achievement, if I'm not mistaken, because I got tired, and I just decided I'm going to beat the living crap out of you just because you're getting on my nerves. So, yeah, I tried to do the whole throw the car at, you know, the mech, and I get black points for that. And that's kind of bad saying it that way, considering it happened. I apologize, but I basically get bad black points for it. So, yeah. But anyway, that is what it is. Sorry about that. Doing something. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, I got like black points and stuff like that. It's like, no. So now I'm beating up some henchmen because I think I've got bored. Oh! He got hit by a car. That's hard. horrible. Ooh, I did not realize that. I am so sorry. That is horrible. I'm not laughing. I'm just going like, oh God. So, yeah. But anyway, you know, to me the black suit on here is just basically transportation. I mean, they got some tight moves, and don't, you know, as time goes on, you're gonna see some of those moves, and they're awesome. But in the beginning, all I really use the black suit for is for transportation. Like, because the black suit is for me, too straightforward and to the point. You know, you can't be acrobatic. I mean, it's basic. Well, okay. Let me say this I'm not trying to disrespect folks who do karate. I'm not trying to disrespect folks who do kung fu. Different versions of kung fu, different versions of karate. But one thing that I've seen in the movie versions of karate, and I'm talking about from the beginning, not, you know, back in the day, karate, you know what I'm saying, is karate straightforward. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like chop, block, punch, kick, done, over. You know what I'm saying? Where kung fu, you know, they're dancing around, but they're doing a lot of damage. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and, you know, they're not necessarily dancing around, but you know, as I compare kung fu to dancing, you know, that's something there to think of, because technically speaking, you know, you pretty much have the same skills as a dancer. I am about to beat this man up. And there you go. Finally got my achievement. Yep. I've been waiting on it. Yep. Got my achievement. Anyway, because I've always compared like dancers. I'm beating them up this time. I always compare dancers in the way that dancers are really fit to how Shaolin monks are. Oh no. I don't know if I even got this one. Did I save her? Did I save her? Or him? Let me see. Please tell me no. Oh wait. I saved him. Yay. Cool. Wow. Just hold on, huh? But anyway, so I always compare people who dance to people who do kung fu, because, you know, the rhythm and you jump around, flip, and turn, and it's graceful on the feet, and stuff like that. And the way I've seen most kung fu fights, where they fight, they jump around, they, you know, do cartwheels, do all the other crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? But they still are powerful. Don't get me wrong. I mean, even the swords, you know, from fencing to stuff like that, it's crazy. But that's another thing altogether. You know, that's all of my comparison. Look at the one, basically, and then you'll get it. But anyway, this is kind of like a test video, but I had to turn to an episode. So this is Chaos Rippet signing out, saying thank you. God bless you guys. I'm gonna make more videos, especially for that one subscriber. Just subscribe. Peace out. Love y'all. Have a great and wonderful day.